Biafrans, I welcome you to an important message this moment wherever you are listening to the sound of my voice. I'm transmitting from Biafra Universal Television, and I want to tell you that agha nke ugboro abụọ nke nọ n'etiti Nigeria na Biafra ebidogokwa ọzọ. Don't let anybody to tell you this story is something that you need to know. I'm letting you know. And from the right source, as an eyewitness, you should understand that what have been going on as these people claim to be what they are not. You know, recently, many houses were destroyed call it in Anambra State and Enugu State as well. So, in the name of Nigeria military attack, so which I personally believe that is not ought to be so. And those people that have made homeless and useless, make life so miserable to them, I want to tell you that Biafran JTF are not happy with it. And this is why they have to be engaged. Anyone you see, watch them very well. Any one of them you see, I mean fallen terrorist, deserve not to continue existing in the land of Biafra. We are no longer warning them. We are telling them but the truth, that there is a big difference between indigenous people and a national, call it a citizen. You can be a citizen of any country from any country. That is in times of migration. So if you migrated from one country to another and decided to nationalize, acquire their international passport and meet with the conditions of the government of that very country, this will give you citizenship. All right? This will give you citizenship. So, that you are a citizen of a particular country does not make you an indigenous people of that country or that state. What I'm trying to say is that some people misunderstood English and they misinterpreted English the way it's supposed to have been interpreted for everybody to understand what they mean and what they're saying. So, now as I have explained to you what it means to be a citizen, now let me quickly let you know what it takes to be an indigenous. So when you say indigenous, you are talking of aborigine. So the people that owns the land, the aborigines or indigenous are not migrators. They are not migrators. Are you getting what I'm saying? They didn't migrate from any place to any place. So there is a clear demarcation between migrators and indigenous. So for this reason, I want to let you know that people who migrated from one country to another don't have legal right to do some certain things in that country they migrated to. But the indigenous people have the legal right to do whatever they want to do in their country. So, let me explain Today, we are having communal clashes everywhere. In Benue State, in Plateau State, Biafra land, in Abuja, Medugri, Yobe, and etc. So, which people are we having communal clash with? Land dispute. Fulanese categorically or expressively are not indigenes of Nigeria. They are not citizens of Biafra nation. Fulanese are not citizens of United States of Biafra. I'm making things clearer for you to see. And until this world comes to an end, Fulanese will never be citizens of United States of Biafra, but rather they can be citizens of Nigeria as Nigeria allows them. So what I'm telling you now is that Biafrans have the right to quit Fulanese out of their lands of ancestral land, all right? Because Fulanese are they are strangers. They are strangers, strange strangers. So when they misbehave, as they are misbehaving, all right, killing people, raping people, stealing, and kidnapping. So Biafrans have the full right to evacuate them out of the land of Biafra. Because why they are doing that is because they believe that they are not indigenes of Biafra nation. They are not an indigenous people of Biafrans, Biafra land. So now they believe they can do any evil they want to do or whatever that seems right to them and get away with it by the support of the Igbo elites. So what I'm telling you this day is that from now we have started segregating those who are Biafrans and those who are not, those who are indigenous, those who are strangers, and those who are citizens. All right? If you're a citizen, you must possess the international passport of that particular country you are claiming to be a citizen of, such as Biafra, United States of Biafra international passport, the affidavit, you must swear, you must pass through the procedure, to become what you are claiming. But ordinarily, that you come to Biafra land and begin to drag land, and I say that Usman Danfodio promised you that a day shall come, and this is that day, to kill all the Biafrans and take their lands. I don't think you are well. You are mad. And your madness have decayed your brain. You bear me witness that Fulanese are the most third deadliest terrorists in the World Index prescribed by United Nations. There's nothing you can do about it. And that terrorism continues because they need a land of their own. They need a nation of their own. What I'm informing you now is that we must separate the chaff from the wheat. So, as it stands now, serious battle is going on in Biafra land, or call it in Igbo land. as many of them have been sent to God for judgment, because they cannot do those things and go free. For your information, anyone you are seeing in Nigeria wearing military uniform is a terrorist. And you know the penalty of being a terrorist or terrorism. All right? So, I'm telling you from now henceforth, anything terrorism shall die a natural death. When I say natural death, which means nothing will bring it back again. So we are not dragging any land with fallen terrorists. The land of Biafra is our ancestral land. And those who have supported fully to be given Biafra, to be given Fulanese land, are going to pay for it, because they have constituted nuisance, and they have caused a lot of problems that made many people to lose their lives in their own house, their own home, their own community, their own village. They destroy their houses, set it ablaze, and kill as many as they killed. If you will listen to one Yoruba man, he was telling you that why the agitation for Oduduwa nation must continue and must come to reality is that in Yoruba land, Fulani terrorists have killed the total amount of 290,000 people. 290,000 people in Yoruba land. Then how do you think that the person you kill his father, the person you kill his mother, the person you kill their brother and the sister, the person you kill their uncle, will be looking at you? And the whole politicians lie low because of the money they can make and put in their pockets. Fellow Biafrans, ladies and gentlemen, we cannot count the people that Nigerian military terrorists and government have killed in Biafra land, both children and adults, men and women, right from Buhari's regime to Tinubu regime. And this is why we have decided to take our destinies into our hands by holding the bull by the horn, so that whatever it will take us to make sure that these faceless enemies leaves our midst, that it must be done without further delay. Because the more we delay, the more they could kill people from our land. And mostly they are selecting the youths, killing them. Biafra struggle or freedom fighting is not bread and butter. It's not rice and beans. They are most to death. They will kill us and we shall kill them. Then Biafra will come. If you say you're a freedom fighter and you are not ready to come to the field to demonstrate your professionalism as a military officer from Biafra land, I think Biafra freedom fighting is beyond social media. And for that reason, we must fight and win.